Alright, welcome back to Satisfactory, everybody. And in this episode, we got a few things I want to get taken care of. So first thing off the bat, I want to get our little basher, which means we got to finish off this enhanced asset security. Already have the plates put in. Let's get the last of the rods, last of the wire. Let's send off our little rocket.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The Zapper kind of electrocutes things, the Basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Alright, so the Xeno Basher. Looks like we've just got to make some... Oh, what are those? Those are those little modular frames. So I think we can handcraft a couple of those, and then we need, what, 2 more of the Xeno Zappers. Let's just create 2 of them since we're here. There we go. And 5 of the modular frames. I think we have what we need on us to be able to make that. Oh yeah, we can make 80 of them. Alright, we'll make up some of these and then create our basher. And then I want to go check out the cave that's over by the copper area. Go see what's in there. And then we can work on some other things around the factory. So one Xeno Basher, here we go. Alright, Xeno Basher. Let's get it equipped. I don't think we need our old one anymore, so we can throw this into here. Keep it out the way. Ah, perfect. And now we can defend ourselves just a little bit better. Alright, I like that. Cool, so let's go take a look at this cave that we have up here. Been wanting to go into it, but you know, I've been a little nervous in case we got some things in here. Now, I will warn you, and I'll probably flash it on the screen, there might be some arachnids. So what I'll try to do is put a timestamp on the screen of when the spiders are away. But let's see what we have in here, shall we? Yep, here we go. We got some. What's up, buddy? Let's go.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Alright. We got some things in here. What do we got here? Is this Caterium? Ooh, Caterium. Let's see what we get with this. Alright. I'm telling you, this is creepy in here. It looks like we've got another Mercer sphere. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Alright, 1 Mercer sphere down. And it looks like we might be able to blow this up later. Yeah, that looks like that might be destructible. Alright, anything else in this little area? Okay, cool. So we are done with the cave. And if you're worried, you can, you know, return to looking now. And you shouldn't have to worry. Alright, perfect. Cool, so that was the cave. That was cool. I'm glad we went in there. Got some Caterium, got another Mercer sphere. Let's go take a look at the MAM and see if there's anything that we have on us or that we need that we can do some research and try to get a few extra things. Let's take a peek. Alright, so we can do the Stinger. Let's start researching that.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Thank you, Ada. And let's see. We have a couple DNA already. Do we have enough to make some more? Alright, let's make the proteins that we have. And, oh cool, we can make some DNA. Because I think we needed 5 to get past one of the ones that we were at. Oh, we can make a power shard too. Let's do... No, why not? Oh, no we can't. I thought I had one. Alright, let's go back to the MAM. Now that we've got the DNA, and if I recall, we needed it for this to unlock for the railgun. Alright, research this.
Research to develop the rebar gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local obstacles actively objecting to the Fix-It mission.
Dang right, Ada. Alright, I'm gonna grab some screws and then we will research the rebar gun and see if we can build it. Alright, we got the screws, and let's take a look and see if we can get the rebar gun. Perfect.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of Fix-It property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
Ah, thank you, Ada. I do. I feel very refreshed. Alright, we need this. So we need a little bit more Caterium at some point. Alright, that's fine. Alright, let's make ourselves the rebar gun. And for that, we got everything that we needed already. Cool, and then, oh yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff to make iron rebar ammunition. So I'm just gonna make a bunch of this just by hand, so we have, we've got some ammo to go do a little exploration today, I think. Alright, we've got the rebar gun, we've got like 150 ammo. That should be pretty good. And there it is. This will really help for trying to take out some of those like little spitter things from long distance. Just reload it, get it, and boom, and shoot towards it. So let's go check this out because there are some things down here. There's a crash site with hopefully a hard drive, but it's got a big boy around it, and I think we can cheese it and take him out with help of this, of the rebar gun, and then our new basher that we have as well. So between both of those, I think we can take this guy out. There's the spitters. Now I could have swore... Ah, there he is. Yeah, that big guy. Oh man, this might be a death wish. Okay, well... Oh, goodness. Come on. Woohoo! Alright. We're going melee. Yep, come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Okay, time to run. Time to scoot. Let's scoot. 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 Oh, scoot. Come on. Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on. They don't like running uphill, do ya? Aha! I knew there'd be a way to cheese him. Running up a steep slope, he can't get ya. Alright, so there went those guys. So let's take care, or that big dude, let's go take care of these two. And you know what, I should probably... I could put this in here. Let's heal up just a little bit. This isn't the best heals, but it's better than nothing. Just eat a bunch, get this close to full health. That's close enough. And let's see. Completely missed that guy. Yep, there you go. Okay, he's not as high up there as I thought. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yep, come on. Got him. Alright. So, like, 3 or 4 shots with that. Come here. Ooh, right in the head. Got him. Sweet. Cool. So now we can check out all of this and see what we got here. Ooh, a gas obelisk. Oh, not enough space for stator. Alright, we're going to have to get rid of a few things. Alright, stator picked up. Let's grab some more of those. Why not? Where's... Okay, I did put it in there already. What do we got here? Some circuit boards. Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I didn't realize there was one of those things up there. Alright, come here, you. Come here. Come here. Alright. Can we sneak up here? Is there not a good way to sneak up there? Another one right there. Let's take him out. Alright, and now we're gonna have to actually build some things to get over to that side, apparently. Alright, this should work. Get us up to this edge. Nice, and then we can come up here. Not enough space. Not enough space. Dang, we're gonna have to delete a few things out of here. Even more. Alright, there we go. So we can get the computer. Oh, what do we got over here? Can't do anything with that one. Ooh, some industrial encased beams. That would be helpful. Alright, let's take a look at the drop pad. We need power. Of course we need power. Alright, there we go. Now we should have power to open up this drop pad, or this drop pod, and let's see what type of goodies are in there for us. Ooh, motors. Alright. Perfect, we got power. Let's open this thing up. And we have just enough space for the hard drive.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
Thank you, Ada. Alright, I think we've got everything dismantled. I think we picked up... no, there's this piece over here too. Alright, that should be everything dismantled. We got everything picked up from the crash site. Perfect, alright. I'm glad that we were able to get this thing and got that taken care of. Cool, that's one less thing out of here. Alright, let's head back up and let's get this hard drive. Let's get it starting to get researched, because that's going to take about 10 minutes. So we might as well let that thing run, and then we can figure out what we're doing after that. We'll let that run, so that would take about 10 minutes. So that gives us 10 minutes to figure out, okay, what are we doing? So last episode we were working on the copper. We got all the copper, so we've got copper, copper wire, cables over here. We've got everything making for the space elevator. Now, the next couple parts that we need for the space elevator, we need to actually unlock. So the versatile framework and some new shop products. These ones are, well, sorry, the versatile framework is one of the ones that we need for the space elevator. So that'd probably be a good one. And then the vehicle transportation would be a nice one to have at some point. But really this, where is it, the advanced steel production? This is one that we need for automated wiring, and we get the minor MK2. So this is one that I would like to do, but we need the steel production for that. So I think what we'll do is we will start with the basic steel production, will be our next milestone, and then we can get the foundry, and then we can start crafting all of these items, and plus we get some new shop products as well. So we'll select that and start sending in everything that we have. And let's get this one sent out and see what type of goodies we get in the awesome shop. Alright, this should be the last that we need for the modular frames. So let's send that. Let's get our basic steel production.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fix-It and humanity is relying on you.
Yep, got it, Ada. Perfect. All right, let's go see what cool new things we got in the awesome shop. All right, so we've got the grip metal foundation that's available now. Carbon steel that's available. The steel wall is now available. Let's, I guess, start here. All that looks still the same. Pipelines. Really don't quite need these yet, but we will get those soon. Organization. Oh, we still can't get the signs of the light yet. Oh, we can get a basic shelf unit, though. Keep that in mind. Already went to the customizer. Foundation. Quarters, inverted, ramp. That's fine. Any new walls? Nope, nothing that wasn't available before. The roofs. Ooh, the frame pillar set. Oh, cool. And the cable pack. The beams. Alright, let's go see. I want some of that architectural stuff. Let's go take a look at our awesome sync and see how many tickets we have. Alright, so we didn't have a whole lot. We got about 5 tickets. And let's see. If I only had 5, what do I want to spend that 5 on? You know, the structural beam pack, that is one that I use a lot. I think this is going to be the one. Yep, we're going to use that because I like using that for edging and other things. It's a great pack to have. One of my favorites. And then we have, what, 1 ticket left? You know what? Yep, we're getting ourselves a coffee cup. We have to. We just can't start our day off without some coffee.
Official Fix-It coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized Fix-It coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference. Official Fix-It products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official Fix-It supplies, guaranteed.
Some coffee. Good old coffee. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Alright. The hard drive is complete, and the MAM, let's see what we got for that one. See if it's anything that we want, like, immediately. So what was that? The alternate rotor and some cast screws. That's not a bad one, because then we can just use straight up the iron ingots to make all the screws. And this one's okay. Copper sheet and screws. Yeah, we'll keep that one in mind. Alright, again, we won't get them yet. Out of curiosity, is there anything else that we can get? Oh, we have one of these. Let's research that one.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Alright, let's go, before we get too far, let's see how many of those smart plates that we have. Alright, so if we put all those, oh yep, that was exactly 500 plus what we have. So that gives us a little over halfway. Alright, I'm going to finish unloading those, and then we will figure out what we're going to do next. Alright, so I got a bunch of stuff going in here, starting to get kind of crushed down, and I was like, you know what, let's throw the alien DNA in there as well. Because we get some points for those. I mean, look at that. Like, we are just chunking through the coupons with all of that. We're up to 16 now. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And let's take those 16 that we got and see what other type of goodies we can get. Alright, so I ended up getting a few things. So we got the large fan, the railings, some barriers, the pillar frame, yeah, these braided cables. Got all those. I don't think we got anything in the walls for the organization. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Just got some more architectural pieces, just so we can kind of spruce up our buildings a little. And I've got one ticket left. Now, somebody told me about doing this, and I want to try it. That if you put a ticket in here, things go a little nutty.
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it, and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
Alright, let's see. Is it in the special? Yep, there it is, the cyber wagon. We need 20 of them. Dang. But we'll be able to build that at some point. Huh, I'm glad we did that. I haven't done that yet. That was that was cool. I like that. Alright, so this is what I'm thinking for this episode. I'm getting kind of tired of running up and down to be able to get all the materials that I need. And at some point, I want to have a central location to store all of our product. Now, I don't know if that is like up here, if I want to put it down below. But let's kind of see what we got, because I do know that the space elevator is going to be the center point. So things will be kind of built around that. And we have that large spire that it's sitting on. And it goes down pretty far. But I'm wondering if we build out to the spire and then like around the spire is where I can have kind of like all of the product that we need. Just have like a huge circle going all the way around it, and then we can grab the product from there, and then behind it could be the elevators going up to the space elevator that we can transport stuff to. So that's what I'm thinking about. You know, what do you guys think? I don't think we're gonna really build it today, but let me know your ideas, because I think the episode for today is going to be redoing this this concrete up here and getting all of this taken care of, so we can actually start producing a lot more. So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. But before we do that, let's figure out our next tier that we're going to need, so we also know what other things we need to work on at the same time. Alright, and I think our next one that we're going to build is going to be the advanced steel production, because then we can get the MK2 miner, which would really kind of help up our production. So we're going to select that one. And the big thing that we're going to need there is the steel production. So we will have to figure out where we want to have a steel factory. I mean, I think I want to keep this for iron, and so we might go try to find another location with a bunch of iron, but it also needs to have the bauxite, if I recall, close to it to be able to make certain items. But for now, we need to... Man, we've got so much in here. Honestly, I think we should probably sink all of this, run it down to there, sink all of it, and completely start from scratch up here. Alright, so with the concrete completed, you know, I really got to think it was like, you know, one of the things that I should get completed is a central location for all of the product to go to, you know, from across the map and wherever, just so I have one place that I can continue to come back and forth to get building essentials and all that, and kind of like the beginning section of this giant, you know, mess of a build that I'm gonna have here, probably here pretty soon. And so what I have here is I just built a big square around the this little spire. So this is what I was thinking, and this will hold, I think it's about 42 storages. I just need to expand out. So basically what I'll do is I need to expand out. I believe it's 2 on each of these. And a storage container can go right. It can go something like this with a wall in front, if I recall. Will this work right here? Yeah, that won't work. So I probably do need to get the wall with the conveyor hole already put into it. Cool, we got that. So now with the conveyor walls, what I think we can do, this should be, I think of this probably far enough back. So if we do 2 here, and then put up a wall like this, then we can put in the storage container. Can I look into this one? No, I can't. No, I was hoping. What we could do, so it's going to feed into here, and I don't know, maybe have a couple spots back. Yeah, that I think will work better than, because this will, but you know, that does put it right next to it. I kind of like that, actually. Let's see, because if we did that and then just did a simple conveyor from there to there. Alright, so this is interesting. So you cannot access your storage through conveyor wall anymore. Let me try fish just slightly through there. No, so if you have a storage through a conveyor wall, you can't access it unless you have it protruding through a little bit. Interesting. Is anybody else having that trouble? I didn't think that was an issue. But it looks like that is become an issue. So I think I can just set it to where it just creeps through about that far. Yep, and then we can still access it. We just won't be able to really see what's going on. Like, I like having it displayed, so we might just have to do a display. So we can bring this in, H it, and then control page down to go 1 level. And then come out from there to there. Let's see, can I... Yeah, we can bring this there. And probably right there. And then put that over there. And let's see. How does this work? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then if we wanted to, we could delete that. You know, I think I'm okay with that. That doesn't look horrible. It's like a little copper stand that it's sitting on. Cool, I think that'll be the look that I will go with. And then we can still just come up, still get access to the container, and then pick up plates from here if we want it. Cool, alright, I'm gonna duplicate that process all the way around this edge. And then I'll bring you guys back once when we're done with that. Alright, so I've been busy a little bit, and I've got... I just kind of went through and put a few items in here just to see what it looks like. And then I did kind of some decorating with the stuff that's available until we make the steel. I'm not too sure what I think about it with the copper, the white, and the black. I'm not sold on it yet. But what do you guys think? Like, does this look cool? Is there something else that we could do? I was trying to think of, you know, how could we make this look cool with lighting in the future? I don't know. I'm not fully sold on this. I don't like that these new round pillars are not paintable. So that makes it a little complicated. But yeah, you know, what do you guys think of this? Now, one of the other things is I brought over one thing of concrete first to start filling it up. And I'll show you kind of what we have down here. The logistics down here is going to be kind of nutty, but this is what I've got. is everything will run underneath. And we've got all this open space, tons of wall openings for product to come in. And then just, you know, go up to its respective storage location. It's not like it's easy now, but I think after we get a few items in here, it might get kind of complicated. But I think it's a good start for storing everything that we're going to need. And another thing I did since I was building is I moved our little crafting station, or the equipment station, and put it up over here. So we can work with our equipment over here, and there's a little crafting area back behind here. I just wanted something, you know, that this walkway went to. So it's like, let's just put a little craft bench in there. So for today, I think we'll call it a episode, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you comment that down below. Subscribe to definitely see more and kind of track the progress of this build. And if you have any ideas, leave a message down below as well. You know, what can we do to improve on this, and you know, what are some other things that I'm missing. So until I see you guys again, make sure you keep it simple. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.